What is going on? What is going on, YouTube? We are live. We are live. We are back in the building, and special shout outs to you. So as you can see, I got the beautiful Miss Lovely P in the building with me. Shout out to her.
Hey, y'all. Hope everyone doing good on this Sunday.
So P, do me a favor. Talk to the audience. Let them know, because I don't know if y'all remember her. She's been on this panel before when I had the whole panel with me. But her video feed kept cutting out. So she here with me now. We got a special show for y'all on a quick open conversation. I don't have y'all for too long, but long enough. Do me a favor. Let the audience know about you. Tell them who you are, what you got going on.
All right. So my name is, I go by P. My real name, Penelope. You can find me on Instagram, Miss Lovely P. I'm from New York. In due time, I will be transitioning to Charlotte. So yeah, right now I'm just networking and collaborating with Mingo. He's great. I love him. Great
Thank you,
vibes. Doing big things.
Thank you. So
So we're
yeah,
gonna
so
see
y'all
what he's doing today to blindside me with this topic here.
y'all gonna see a lot more of her on the show. Y'all gonna see a lot more of her on the show. She's joining the team. She is joining the team, and I can't wait till she's out in Charlotte and closer to your boy, so we can really put in work together.
Right.
Yo,
Absolutely.
we got the audience starting to come in the building. Aloha, what's good? Good
Hey,
seeing you
Aloha.
over here. Good seeing you over here. And also, my guy Skinny is in the building. The best channel mod that ever hit the internet is here with your boy today. Shout out to Aloha. I'm gonna give you a wrench too. You want a wrench, Aloha? I'll give you the wrench. I got you. I promise you. Also, my guy TDP is in the building. What's popping? The distinguished professor. Do me a favor, go over there and subscribe to his channel. Got some dope content for y'all. Also a part of the team too. Shout out to the distinguished professor. All right, y'all. All right. Before we move forward, do me a favor, y'all. Hit the like button as you come in the door. Hit the like button. Likes are free. Cost you nothing. Just hit the like button. It helps us get further out into the algorithm. So YouTube lets you know it's popping over here. So I'll make sure, Aloha, I get you a wrench in a few. I promise you, by the time the show ends, you'll have a wrench. So that way you can come back and be a channel mod as well. Also, P, we got a good show, P. We got a few things to talk about.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to our conversation. I miss talking to you. My guy D Cypher is in the building. What up? So as y'all start trickling the door, like I said, do me a favor, hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel and you are now finding us, do me a favor and subscribe. Y'all don't want to miss what we got going on over here. We got a whole dating show over here called Meet to Marry. If y'all didn't know, we got a whole show. And the way we're doing season 3, man, we got something in the works for y'all. Something that y'all ain't never put like this. What we're doing, you see on TV, you don't see on YouTube.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say. You don't see what we doing, you don't see it on YouTube. You'll see it on Lifetime, you'll see it on OWN, you'll see it on Bravo, but you do not see it on YouTube. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you are not subscribed for more content. All right. So P, you ready to get into the topic?
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's go. P said, let's go. And then we gotta go. we got to go. As y'all can see, we are talking about Dr. Well, let's talk about Cheyenne Bryant. Now, do you know who she is?
Nope, you gotta catch me up.
she's a she's a doc. Well, she says she has a doctorate from an online school. Apparently,
Okay.
they said that her doctorate was not valid because they said that the school wasn't creditable, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it was an online school or whatever. But she is the lady that spoke to Cam Newton. She spoke to a lot of influential men, Nick Cannon, all of those
Mm-hmm.
guys,
Okay.
about having a whole bunch of kids, dropping babies all around the world. So she gained her notoriety from that.
Mm-hmm.
And now she really blew up. She really took off. So, right here, the fact that she gives all of this great advice to men to pretty much protect their seed, which is awesome advice. I personally think that's awesome advice. I think men need to hear that, right?
Okay.
But with her, there's a lot of things about her that Paul Pierce, the guy with the red on, he's
Mm-hmm.
going to hold her hostage today. So let's get into the topic and we're going to talk about it. All right.
All right, let's see.
Shoot, you done flipped the script on us. We over here.
Verse uno.
Man, you sure
Verse
did. I
uno.
didn't.
But it was good. It was
Nah, but
insightful.
we need to find out about what's going on with her. She dating,
am
single. What
dating.
do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I am dating,
Dating but single.
enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many do you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated
she's
off and
stuttering now.
on
We
for
got
5
her.
years.
We got her.
We dated for 5 years off and
So
on.
you was his work for 5 years? You been?
Have you ever dated somebody for 5 years, P? What's the longest you've dated
So
someone?
okay, I had a situationship
Okay.
for some years.
So a situationship for some years. How does one get into a situationship for years? Talk to me.
It's that new dating era, which I don't agree with it. It's confusing. But basically, either you or him or whoever your partner is, they don't want a serious committed relationship. But y'all got feelings for each other and y'all feel some type of way if y'all talk to somebody else. So y'all call it like a situationship. Y'all do stuff that couples might do. Y'all might go on like a little vacation. Y'all might stay the night with each other. Y'all might do all of that couple stuff, but y'all ain't together. So if, for example, if I press you like, oh, who was that texting your phone? Then that's the opportunity to blow in my face. Like, we ain't together. Why you worried about it? I don't agree with it. I think it's very immature. I think it puts a bad rep on dating, but that's what a situationship is. So I've been in that for a while.
Who do you think calls for more situationships, men or women?
The men, I feel like it gives men the opportunity to have their cake and eat it too.
Okay.
What you think?
Um,
You too quiet.
well, so how I feel about it is personally, I think men only do situationships with women that they're not really into.
Mm.
I think we might enjoy your company, we might enjoy the benefits of you, but notice a lot of men will be in situationships with women for years, and then the moment that situationship is over, he gets married within 6 months.
Yes. Yes.
So that's why I say the men, and my personal opinion is I think a lot of men are more marriage minded than a lot of women actually give us the credit for. But I think something in the woman that they have situationships with, they don't see a wife in them, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. I feel like
If that
it's like it's basically the man using her as a placeholder. And, speaking for experience, I can speak for myself. I can't speak for a lot of other women, but when you care for somebody and you like somebody, you get hopeful. And that hope and that being strung along keeps you standing on versus just cutting ties and being done with it. And before you know
so
it, years done passed.
right. Why do you think a lot of women hold on to hope as opposed to knowing that they could do better? Because you women have a lot of options, especially pretty women like yourself.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
sure you I'm sure you get hit on all the time. So
Yeah, but
to
me,
mhm.
I got some inner healing I gotta do. Like, I had to do some. It took me to get in my 30s to really realize what the underlying issue is. Like, why am I attracted to men that want to have me as a placeholder? I have so much to offer. What is it? So I feel like it's something within me that's attracted to men like that. So
Mm.
sometimes women got to take a step back and do some healing and ask themselves some questions like, what do you like about this person? What are you missing? You got to take it all the way back to your childhood sometimes. Sometimes we got underlying traumas we don't see.
You know what we call that over here? We call that
What?
accountability.
Hmm.
And I personally love it when women take accountability. Love when they're able to say, hold up, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe it's something that is in me. Because the one thing I do not like when women say, I don't like when women say the dating market is bad. I
Mm-mm.
believe when you say that the dating market is bad, it's because of how you may be approaching the dating market. But there's a lot of good men out there, just like there's a lot of good women out there.
Absolutely, I agree. And that's where
So
compatibility comes into play and communication.
that's a fact. That's a fact. And once you learn that, I think you can win a lot. You can win a lot of those battles that you were losing before. So let's keep going with the show.
All
You been
right.
his work? You steal his work?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
Paul.
I know what's going on now.
First of
I'm
all,
about to, yeah. No, we gonna take this sheep clothing off.
I am right. The wolf teeth coming out. No, we
He was
have been
somebody's work for 5 years.
each other's companion for 5 years, and yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years, and it's the truth. And
Yeah.
he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct. He feels like I haven't provided.
Oh, he your work.
No one is we working together.
Okay.
We working together.
But you keeping him at bay.
So, and this
Or
is
is
the
he-
part that's crazy to me, because this woman gives out advice on relationships. Yet you're in a situationship for 5+ years, right? 42 years old, and you're dealing with a younger man and talking about you're in a situationship. Somebody is playing somebody. What you think?
Okay, so I don't know. As an older woman, me personally, I really don't like dating men younger than me. Men, some men mature slower than other men. And if you 42 years old and you already got kids, what you think he's seeing you? I feel like you got to look in between the gaps. This guy is
Right.
young. He playing the field. He might want to see what else is out there. But like you said, he enjoy your company. She's beautiful. She fine. He like looking at her. Maybe she got some good stuff. He probably benefiting in some type of way. Men ain't gonna stay
Right.
around that long for nothing.
But you better believe that he actually got something else. She ain't the only one. He
Absolutely.
Yeah, she ain't the only one. But here's the thing. When we listen more, I think what you're gonna see is her contradicting herself in a lot of different ways. But let's
I
continue.
just saw it in the beginning. I'm like, I thought it was several people.
Thank you. You peeped that, right?
Yeah, I'm
You got
confused. And
several.
she like, oh no, one. Like, huh?
Yo. Oh man, he said Shorty like 40 about spinning the block.
Spinning
The
the
F,
block. Like,
yeah. Like what you talking about? Now you sound like a teenager. And this is the thing. This is the educated women that's talking like that. No, let's keep it professional. You on a platform talking to millions. Because her reach, Paul Pierce's reach reaches millions, right?
mhm.
Her reach, she's kind of new to the scene. Some people compare her to Kevin Samuels, which I don't know why or how. But the point is like she's new and she's created a
Mhm.
buzz for herself. Kudos to her. But my
Mhm.
thing is act your age, act your age. So let's continue. Let's continue with the video.
Yeah,
See,
I'm
he
curious.
keeping you at
He
bay.
wants he wants a relationship. He
And
wants to
you
be
don't.
committed.
You just like
So
the
he
sex.
want the relationship.
Oh.
Let's keep it 100. How you keep somebody for 5 years? That's like for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years.
Paul.
I ain't never done no shit like
I
that.
am not vitamin D deficient.
No,
so
no,
everything
don't try to
is
show.
good in
No,
that
no,
department.
no. She
He
has
wants a
kept him at bay. She been
relationship.
kept him on the side until she figured out if it's something better. I see where this is going.
He just has some emotional maturity that he had to do. We're 9 years apart. He's 9 years younger than me. And so we both had to work through things, but he's had to work on his emotions and his intense insecurities around being in a relationship.
And you've been waiting on it.
So,
like,
why even deal with somebody that is not emotionally mature enough for you to deal with? But what's your thoughts on that? Right? What's your thoughts on a woman of her stature being with somebody for 5 years that is not even, she is saying that he's not emotionally mature to even be in a relationship with?
I'm going off of her body language. I feel like when she said the insecurities, I feel like the insecurities can be the other way around.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure, I don't know. I want to get down to the reason why. Like, what attracted you to this person, this man that's 9 years younger than you? Was it the sex? And then once you got past the sex, you was like, oh wow, well he's not mature enough. He's not the type of man that I'm looking for. I mean, what is the type of man that you're looking for? Are you attracted to younger men? I mean, what's wrong with men your age? Or I don't know. I have a lot of there's a lot of gray areas there. Where do you see this relationship going?
The biggest question is, because I always find it weird, and I don't knock the hustle. Two consenting adults, I'm fine with. But I do find it odd when women usually deal with younger men. Because in most cases, if the man is not a celebrity or he built himself up to a certain stature, young men usually don't have that much to offer. So a lot of women, especially like that, are hypergamous by nature. They tend to look for older men for security. So you're dealing with a younger man. What are you getting out of that? And it has to be sex. In most cases, when you see a woman that age dealing with a man 9 years her junior, it's usually for sex. And
Yep,
it's
I
something that
agree.
she just can't get over.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I
She,
agree.
all right, let's keep going. Let's see what she
Let's
talks
see.
about.
what's the problem? Why y'all not together?
Just because of that,
So you waiting on that?
No, I'm not waiting on it, and I don't have him waiting.
So the D is good.
Oh,
Let's keep it. I mean, that's it's like, dude. Let's
he
let's
put
keep it
on
100.
his red pajamas and feel like he's supposed to get spicy
This
tonight.
is clear. This is clear.
Oh my god!
I know her. She from Long Beach.
I'm
Like, don't try to come
you
with
have a
the
problem.
suit jacket, the
Yeah, man,
boots. You still and the glow.
you know what I
You
mean?
still from Long
Yeah,
Beach, and I'm from Inglewood. And I can see that.
I am from San Pedro, a small
Man,
community in the
same
city of
thing.
Los Angeles.
I can
Okay.
see through all of that.
Yes, he has great qualities.
Mhm.
He does well in all that he does with me. He just
That ain't what
emotionally
I asked.
That ain't what he
I
asked.
asked you about his job and all that.
he does well in all areas.
What's
Okay, she
going on?
answered that. He
No,
does
she
well in
did.
all areas.
Emotionally,
Well, I don't know. That's a broad question. What all
Paul,
areas?
you're
what?
a man, so you answer this question.
I answered.
Emotionally, he goes back and forth from I love you, I want to be with you, I'm mad because you won't be with me, you won't commit to me. And then his insecurities get the best of him. And it's like, I want you, but I'm not sure if I deserve you. I'm not sure that I can facilitate you. I'm not sure that I can be with you. So when I say
So what I'm hearing her saying, the guy doesn't have enough. He's not mature enough. He doesn't have enough. And yeah, what's your thoughts?
I feel like she's not answering the questions directly. I feel like she's being very vague and beating around the bush. Cause it's like,
You're right.
so what I take on it, she like the excitement. It's a thrill. Something is a thrill. And
You're
if
right.
he's great in all of these areas, I feel like if it's in emotions, us women by nature, we emotional anyway. So how emotional is this man to the point where you can't take it to be in a relationship with him, but you staying around for 5 years? Make it make sense.
Right. Do you think in your life right now that you can do something like that? Do you
Oh,
think that you
absolutely
can?
not.
No.
No.
So in your dating world, right? What's the longest you think at this point of your life that you would make a man wait before marriage? Because I'm guessing marriage is your next step, right?
See, listen, okay, I got a whole manual. Wait, before you even ask me about marriage, okay, because I need to know. I don't need to be blindsided. What's your credit score like, okay? Do you got your driver's license? You know, black men love to lie about having a license. What's going on? Because I want to
Hold
build,
on, hold on, hold
okay?
on. You meet men that lie about having a driver's license?
It might be a New York thing, but in New York, none of them got no license. I don't
What?
understand
That's
it.
upstate New York.
I don't,
Everybody I know in New York in the city got their driver's license. That's
listen, and they
crazy.
be whipping though. They whip, they be driving good, but they just don't want to get their license.
Hold
Like, what
up.
we doing?
It's Rochester you're in, right?
Yeah, I'm in Rochester. Yep.
That's the problem. You see, that makes sense. It's Rochester. Fellas in Rochester, what's up? Get your driver's license. This is crazy.
No, for real. Get your license before you even think. How you gonna go get the ring? But anyway,
Yeah. Yo, we got a $10 super chat from my guy, Willie Beeman. Willie MF Beeman is coming in hot. Make sure you guys go over to my brother's channel and subscribe. He said, shout out to my guy, GMT. You know what I'm saying? What is good, my brother? What is good? All right. So, let's talk
but
about talk
oh,
to me
go ahead.
about marriage now. I want to hear your criteria, your standards.
I've
What
never been married. Okay.
okay.
But I feel like marriage is a partnership as well as a spiritual bond. Like we gotta be connected. I feel like yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's no right or wrong way to your marriage. So you got to figure out that rhythm that works for you and your partner and to build whatever y'all goals are.
Mm, mm, y'all, my audience knows me very well. I don't use the word partner. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Why you don't like
Uh,
partner?
oh, everybody, I gotta explain this to. I'll do it with you since you came back here. All right. When I say the word partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Partner always sounds like we going 50-50 together, right? Me and you, we in this, we 50-50. Now, certain aspects of it can feel like a partnership. But I believe what happens when men get looked at as a partner, that it leaves room for disrespect when time is needed, right?
Okay.
And because usually if you talk down, you can talk down to your partner, it's fine. Y'all in business together. But when you respect your husband and I respect my wife, now we have a different level of, you know what I'm saying? So when you deal with marriage, marriage goes down to the old school spouse, right? That's my husband, that's my wife. The new modern way of partner, that term came from the LGBTQA plus community. It wasn't us that started that. We've always known each other as husband and wife. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then all of a sudden that talking term came, and then we started losing respect for each other. So I got away from that word partner, and I call my wife, and you know she calls me her husband, and we respect each other's specific
Listen
roles
to
in
how
the
good
marriage.
that sound. My husband, my wife. I love it. Thank you for correcting me.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need a little bit of correcting. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? She said, "Yeah."
Yeah. I agree with you.
Uh,
Partnership do sound more like a business relationship, but I didn't mean it in that way. I still believe in like love and marriage and having that bond and keeping our love alive. But at the same time, we still got to keep a roof over our head and provide.
right, right. And when I say, even when you look at it like that, right? uh, husband, wife can still work together to keep the family up. And it doesn't mean finances has to be solely on the husband or
Exactly.
cooking and cleaning has to be solely on the wife. Like you said, the dynamics of a relationship could be different for everyone, right? And how you build your marriage with somebody could look different for every couple. But there should be a foundation that's there and that's known, and that's respected
Hmm.
by both.
Absolutely.
And I truly believe if men understood women and women truly understood the respect part about men, I truly believe that we could kind of move forward in relationships better. Because
Hmm.
a lot of men, especially men that built themselves up to something, respect is more important than love. And to women, love is more important than anything else. So, you know, because to women, love,
Woo!
respect, and all of that. So when you understand that and the two genders come together, you could have a long lasting marriage. You know, I'm preaching
I
today.
agree.
I'm preaching
You
today.
are preaching because you preaching to me. We was just talking about respect. So yeah.
It's real. It's real though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's continue with the video. Let's hear this foolishness that she talking about.
Say emotionally instability, it's like him wanting to be with me is concrete. That's not unstable. His emotions in the relationship are just unstable to where, as a man, you gotta get vertical within yourself before you can be in a
Doc, you
relationship.
good with these
And
words.
I am.
She's good with
You good with
words.
these
She's
words.
yeah, it's
Listen,
words.
Because
but
you
let me
giving
say
all
this.
these people advice.
Let me say this,
wow,
Paul. He has every right to feel like what I've been doing as far as being in a relationship with him when I want to and not is not something that gives him stability. However, I don't want to commit to a relationship with a man who I feel emotionally is not in a place of being able to be in a healthy relationship.
So why are you messing with him? Why are you playing mental games with him?
I'm not playing mental
Right.
That's
games with
mental
him.
games.
It's not mental games.
Why
It's
you
all
still-
transparency.
Why is it still sex involved?
How do you
Why
know
is
we
it-
sexing? We could just be having a
Cause you from Long Beach, I know.
Oh my God.
It's so stupid.
We could not be
I'm
doing
from the
the
wood.
do.
I know what's going
She
on.
But let me say this.
literally just said he's good in all areas. Now you're gonna
Yep.
talk about how you know. Like she is very, and that's why I think she became famous to the degree that she has, right? Like why she became a internet talking point or whatever you want to call her.
Mm-hmm.
She's very good with her words. Like my man Willie Beeman said here, womenese level above 9,000. She knows how to talk, and she can make you feel as if you're wrong with the word salad. I was just about to say word salad, no croutons. With
Yes.
that word salad she's saying right now, it sounds good, but if you really listen to her, she
No, I'm
contradicts
listening to
everything
her.
she says.
Yeah.
I see you listening to her.
Cause I'm
I see
like,
it.
mm-mm.
She's like,
Mm-mm.
you ain't gonna do it. She ain't the one. She ain't
The
the one.
other question is, why is he staying around too? I wish we could interview him.
Men are different. So this is for the audience as well. A lot of women don't understand men. Men stay around. A man could stay around you as long as you allow him to. Like we could hover around women. We don't have a problem. You know, we don't have a problem sleeping with you on demand. You can call me whenever. You know, I could tell you all the word salad in the world, like, yeah, baby, I want you to be my wife. One day I'm gonna marry you. One day you're gonna be my queen. Men do that all the time. Because our time, and this is my true belief of this, a man's time is not as valuable as a woman's time. And why I say that is because your value as you get older, a lot of it to men, not saying your value to the world, but to the men that you're looking for, your youth matters a lot. So, and men that waste women time, they know that. So a man will hold you for 5, 6, 10, 20 years if you let him and waste all your youth to where you could have been with another valuable man if you didn't sit around that man doing nothing. But men know that. You know what I'm saying? So you around me, you giving me your youth, your most valuable years, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. And that's how men are. And as men get older, especially if we start gaining status, we start getting more money, we become more distinguished. We become more desirable to women. So this is why a man 40s, 50s, 60s can still get a woman in their 20s and 30s. Because we become more valuable, the more valuable a man makes himself. So that's what's going on here. He's hanging around because it's not a big deal for him. He could be around there for the next 10 years. She's only going to start looking older at 42 now. If she wastes another 6, 7 years on the man, she's going to be damn near pushing 50. And he's 9 years her junior. He's still going to be able to, after she leave, get a woman that's in her 20s. So, you know, something that a lot. I'm giving away the cheat code, fellas.
You definitely giving a cheat code because I'm taking notes.
I'm giving away the cheat code. You know what I mean?
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry about that. You can hear me now, right?
Yep, I can hear you now.
I don't know how I muted myself, but that's how it works, right? We have a lot of time to get it together, and then I could gain all of my value when I'm 55 years old, and now I could make myself one of the most desirable men in the world, depending on how hard I work and the value that I build. Women, not so much. This is why you can have a woman that she could make $1 million plus a year, and she still can't find a husband. So the value of a woman is in youth. Don't waste it on people that's not worth it.
Y'all hear that, ladies? Don't waste your youth. Cut them loose.
Exactly. That's my sentiment. All right, let's keep going.
Say this, it is transparent. He understands, I understand what he wants. He understands why I don't want to commit at this moment with him, which is the emotional piece that him and I talk about openly. I support him in it. I hold space for him in it. We've talked about it intensively, and he understands it. And he's
come here.
That's it. No, let mommy do it.
All right, let him off the leash. Go ahead.
That's what I'm doing?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh,
come
shit.
here.
Well, you know what? If that's what I'm doing, I'll say this, and people are gonna be mad. And I'm okay. If I'm doing what Paul said,
come here.
I'd much rather be the one walking you at the dog park than the one on the leash. If that's true.
That's exactly.
So that means, to my point, at 42.
Yeah, so she's just wasting time talking about you rather be the one walking them. How could I can't be a man and a woman even talks to me like that? It's crazy.
Sound like
I think you
control
got
to me.
There you go. It sounds like control.
She like to be in control, absolutely.
It sound like control. Yo, I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, but I wanna pick your brain on
Oh gosh.
what's next for you. We gonna go there. Just a little bit. We gonna touch the. We gonna. All right. Let's keep. You said, "Oh my gosh."
I'm not opt out.
Rocky Rob.
We are not opt out. Okay, we have options, and we are not on the leash. We can actually be the one holding the leash. It's all about your standards. It's all about you understanding who you are and you standing in and on your square and you doubling down on that. Period. There's men out there who will show up in any capacity we want. We don't have to settle. And we don't have to settle at a certain time. We can do what we want.
Yeah,
Because I tell you one thing I'm not doing. I ain't doing time, but I ain't spending a whole lot of time with who I want, when I want. And both of us are enjoying it, getting what we want.
Come on.
So tell me how you feel about that. Everything she just said.
She just contradicted herself again. I'm not wasting my time. I get to do what I want with who I want, but you just said that's the only person you exclusive with. Well, intimate with. Yeah, not exclusive. And then it's been 5 years. I don't know. What you think?
Seems like a lot of time being wasted to me. A lot of time being wasted to me. So yeah, no, I'm with you on that. She's contradicting herself every way around. And then the problem I also have is that she's been whatchamacallit. She's been in and out of talking to these high status men, right? And out of talking to those high status men, the type of advice that she's given to what she sounds like on this specific podcast is crazy. It's crazy. World class is in the building. What up? What up? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in disbelief. But oh boy in the red, he ain't with it. He over her.
Yo, Paul Pass is very direct. He's very much like he's a straight shooter, and he's gonna hold your feet to the fire, and he's gonna listen to what you say, which is why I respect men like that. A lot of people don't really enjoy. Well, a lot of women don't really enjoy listening to men that are very direct. You know what I'm saying? Because of that purpose. My guy, world class, he's checking you out. He says, "I see chocolate."
Oh, hey, world class, how you doing? But back to her, she gives me. I can see her demasculating a man. She gives off a very alpha female aura.
Yeah,
So
everything about her.
I don't see her being like oh my god, the word is right off the tip of my tongue. Submissive. I don't see her being submissive at all.
No, that's not in
So
her.
no.
So this is the educated woman, right? The educated
Mm-hmm.
women, they'll tell you that they'll be submissive for the right man. You'll hear it all the time. I'll be submissive if I find the right man. Submissiveness is not something that just comes and goes. It's not a light switch. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like masculinity is not a light switch. I can't
Mm-hmm.
say I'll be masculine for the right woman,
Mm-hmm.
right? I need to be that way all the time. Women
Mm-hmm.
like her who top echelon, she's in her career, she done got her bag, she, you know what I'm saying? She's traveling, seeing all types of stuff. She's around celebrities. So to her, the way she's talking right now is very much of a dominant woman, which is
Mm-hmm.
not really attractive to men in a dominant space.
Exactly.
Very, it's two of the same that this doesn't attract. You need opposites to
Exactly.
attract, you know?
I agree.
So yeah, you are right. She's not gonna get the desired results she's looking for. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like my man World Class said, she'll definitely fight a man. She also seems like the type that hates to lose an argument.
Oh,
1000%.
absolutely.
I could have.
Absolutely.
She doing it here. She doing it here. She does it when she talks to everybody else, and she uses a lot of words. And I always pay attention when people use a lot of words. You lose me because I know you don't know what you're talking about. Anytime I debate somebody and you using way too much words, you lost. You lost the argument. You lost the fight because it don't take that much to get your point across.
It don't.
So that's her.
Out here being Ti. No. Say what you gotta say.
Say what you gotta say. Get it off. Get it off your chest. So all right, let's play a little bit
But
more than
one more
me.
thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what's up?
No, one more thing before I lose my train of thought. She also, from what she been saying, he's not emotionally mature and all of this. I feel like she want a masculine man. She want a dominant man, but she is also dominant. I feel like that's where that clash might be coming when we get rid of the age.
But
I don't know.
don't all women want a masculine man, no matter what type of woman it is?
I don't know. I mean, I do.
I
A
think
majority. A majority.
I wouldn't say all, of course. I think that's a little far fetched. I would say the majority, and I think
Mm-hmm.
it's only right. I think women usually tend to look for, you know, women tend to look for something that's strong. I think women naturally feel like they want to be dominated. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And when you have a man that you could dominate, I think women tolerate that man because they can't find the masculine man that they really want.
Mm.
Mont is in the building. Yo, Mont, congratulations on your engagement to your
Aw.
beautiful fiance. Shout out to you and much respect. He just got engaged and he had one of the most beautiful engagements I've ever seen, yo. Ever
Oh, I
seen.
love this. Congratulations.
Shout out to you, my brother. And he also shouted us out with a $10 super chat. My guy says, I don't believe her. He said, for 1 second, anything she says. No, anything she say is trash. Trash. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, my brother, and you are very welcome. All right, let's continue. Let's play on a little bit.
I can't be just taking too long when y'all cooked. Y'all gotta start making some decisions around here. Y'all gotta start making some final decisions. This is the final round of Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Shoot, you
So
gotta
who
start
knows?
making some
Maybe
decisions
you know,
around
maybe
here.
the end of this year it'll be
Let me ask you something, because this is always, and I ain't asked this yet. What percentage is sex in a relationship?
You mean based on studies or me?
No. I'm asking
Direct
you,
question.
I'm asking you.
Oh, okay.
Like, all right, what percentage of the relationship, like, because this is the thing, you could be with somebody like you know he'll die for you, he just everything, like you trust everything, that he'll stand in front of the bullet for you.
Yeah.
All of that. You'll trust that this man will be by your dying bed. I'm talking about like,
Cool, man. What up? What up? What up?
But the moment he step out on that end of it, it's over.
Well, you know, I'm a Jesus girl. The Bible says there's 2 permissible reasons for divorce. One is what you
She
described,
didn't
which is called
answer the
infidelity,
question.
and the other one is unfaithfulness.
Exactly.
That's the
Look
same
up that
thing.
scripture.
Ain't that
So
the
what
same?
I'm saying is,
So what percentage is sex in a relationship then?
for me personally,
90?
for me personally, because I'm not into casual sex. So a
No,
part
you're
of
in
how
the relationship.
Yeah, I'm into it. What I'm saying is
Yeah.
because I'm not into casual sex, part of how I connect and express my love is also through the act of making love. And it's also through allowing my husband to use my body as a vessel for his satisfaction. See, a lot of women have a problem with that. And I'm not knocking them, they
She
do.
good.
But what
She
I'm
good.
saying is, for me, but that's a love
Yo, the
language for
word
me. So
salad.
for me, like, right, if my husband is saying, you know, in the morning, I just want a quickie before I go to work, I don't take it as he's getting a quickie because he's using me, he doesn't love me.
Girl,
I
answer
take
the
it,
question.
oh my God, like I'm being used by my husband. He's
For a
using my
vessel.
body as a vessel to
Woo.
satisfy him. So for me, I'm going, I want you to want me for a quickie, for a longie, for an in-betweenie, whatever it is, because now I'm feeling needed by
You said that Jesus girl with a YN. I don't get it.
Seriously.
Shout
Now
out
we
to
on
you
with the
for the
husband.
$4.99. Yo, what is she talking about? You see, it's very rare to even talk to a woman like you, right? Where you see through the BS, right? Like you're like, hold up, nothing is being answered. Like something's happening here. We're just kind of straight question. To what level or to what degree is sex important in a relationship? It's this important or it's that important. That's it. You could continue with everything else after, but a direct question is a direct question. I'm gonna ask you,
Yeah.
what degree is it? What degree is it for you?
For me personally,
Yeah.
I think about 50-50.
50-50. Okay. What's the other 50% that's very important to you for you to have a sustainable relationship?
It's funny too, because it's like I'm a Scorpio. So I'm not really affectionate. But
I
my
don't know what
boyfriend,
that means.
listen, I'm a Scorpio. Like I'm not affectionate. But with my boyfriend, I need that 50%. I just be needing his just rub my bag. Just spend time with me. Let's go for a walk. Do we need errands to get ran? I like that quality time. Even if we're not doing anything. I just enjoy being in his presence. So that's the other 50% for me.
So you more worry about the what do we call it? That emotional part, the side that you're connected to the person that you're with.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
way more than just bedroom time. It's more of, all right, you gotta romance me, you gotta make me feel like you love me.
Mm-hmm. And we do
Right.
family
Okay.
time together. You know, he spends time with me and the girls. We take him to the pool. We just be chilling. Honestly, we just be vibing. And that
And
means
that's
more
what you
to me
enjoy.
than sex. Yeah, I really enjoy that, yeah.
Okay.
But she lying about something. She beating
Right.
around the
Oh,
bush. Like, I'm just trying to, again, back to the why, the psyche in her brain. Why? Are you embarrassed to admit it's just a sexual fling?
because of everything she tells everyone else. So if you walk around, you telling everybody else that you need to not be in situationships and you need to be a wife or a husband, You need to marry these
Mm.
people because she may have gotten lucky. Granted, I don't know how many deletions of children she has, but even with that being said, she does. I don't think she has any children, so she might have gotten lucky in that instance. But
Mm-hmm.
we all know what casual flings lead to. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
they lead to children. Most of the time, they lead to children. So when
Mm-hmm.
you have those, you can't be online telling people, "Yo, get married, get married, get married," and then turn around and say, "I'm having a bunch of flings."
Mm-hmm.
So
Contradicting.
she's dancing around it because she knows that one day her real life is going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, the fact that Paul Pierce is holding her feet to the fire, it's almost like, yo, what's happening right now? You know what I'm saying? I'm getting cooked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting
Your
cooked.
image is getting cooked. Stop being fake. You wouldn't even be
Exactly.
going through this, sis.
Right, right, right. Shout out to DJ Password Reset. I'm saying says she's embarrassed because that would paint her in a bad light according to today's standards.
Exactly.
Yes, it will.
Yep.
Yes, it will. Shout out to you. If y'all are not subscribed, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We got some heat over here. All right. So yeah, no, I agree. All right. All right. Because we only got an hour. I know you got your baby girls to go to, right?
Yeah,
So,
babies.
so let's talk about this real quick.
No, you ain't right. You trying to hold my feet to the fire now.
You know why? Because you give off the real, and I respect that. And another thing about you that I like, and this is why I rock with you, is because you're open to learning something new. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people aren't. And I think what you could do is show people like, oh snap, I don't have to be the way that I am. I could be a different way if I choose to be. You know what I mean? And that's important. And that's kind of why I started the platform. The platform is geared off of teaching. It's really geared off of how do we get married, right? And if we are making mistakes in our lives, how do we fix it?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So talk to me. For marriage for you, right? What does that look like for you in the next year? At least getting in the direction of it.
I mean, I see ourselves living together, but he
Okay.
still got his apartment.
Okay. Okay. So the things that the so the things that's holding you back, right? Talk to me. What are the things that's holding you back from making him know that you're the one? I should say.
He said the things that's holding him back from making him think that I'm the one, or me thinking he's the one.
Holding you back from making him know that you're the one.
My
Because he
manipulation.
okay, okay.
I said he
Talk
playing
about
these
it.
mind games. I like to get a reaction. I don't know if that comes from me. I like to get reactions out of people, but I take it a little too far in my relationship. And I'm working on it
Okay.
because it kind of backfired and he's mad at me right
So
now. But
you more like you like does reactions make you feel like you are wanted or needed and loved? And that's why you
yes,
look for okay, that
it
makes
was it's
sense.
a way to get like some type of reassurance from him. Even though he gives
Okay.
me like reassurance in other ways, but I be wanting it in that particular way. So I'll press them buttons.
That's toxic.
It's very
Toxic.
toxic.
So, okay, how about we work on the things that he does good that you actually like. So let's talk about that. What does that look like? The things that you like that he does that can actually be beneficial for you to receive from him that could still be respectful.
For one, I love, love, love his spirit. I love his personality. I love how he's caring, how he's giving, how he's a protector, how he's a provider. And I love the way he loves me and my daughters. Like he's there. I love that. That's something you can't find every day. I love how he's a gentleman. He won't even let me open up the car door. And
So
that's
why
something
are
as
you get?
small as that. Something as small as that, because I'm so used to being single. He be like, "What you doing? I got it." I'm like, "Oh, okay, my bad."
So why are you giving the man hell? This man seems like a good man, Savannah.
I
A
mean, he is a
good
good man, but
man.
we all got our flaws. We got our flaws, and I mean, just how I need to, I take accountability. I feel like he got to take some accountability on some things as well, and that's where the communication comes into play. And some people like to run away from uncomfortable conversations. It's uncomfortable. They don't want to address it. And they be like, I don't want to talk about this right now. That's not doing nothing but keeping the fire alive. How are we going to
Okay.
move forward if we don't address the issues?
So
So,
do you believe that? Do you believe that fire should fight fire, or do you believe that if he does something that makes you frustrated, that you communicate that to him, other than doing something to show him a form of toxicity that can push him away to get a reaction out of
toxic side coming out. I mean, of course, I know fire, don't fight fire with fire. I guess that's when I got to compromise. That's where
it? Okay.
compromise can come into play. I still want to be with
Okay.
you. I still want to make it work. So
So
I'm
where
going to
does
use a
that
different
what does that
person.
look like for what does that look like for tomorrow's argument for y'all? Right? Like y'all get into it tomorrow, right? What does it
Hmm.
look like between you two to make it work, other than you doing something that's gonna piss him off?
Right now, I'm in a stage of giving him space.
Give him space.
I made that
Oh
man
man.
so mad. I made that man mad. That man vacuumed my car out and said, I'll call you later. He is mad. So, I reached out to him. I told him I love him. I apologize. And the biggest thing is respecting him. And me and you just talked about respect a little while ago. And I'm going to work on that. I'm going to give him space. I'm going to let him reach out to me. I let him know that, I love you. I really want us to work. And I'm sorry. And I'm working on respect it. But whatever the outcome is from this, all I could do is eat my actions because I purposely played mind games for no reason. On beautiful sunny days.
So on beautiful sunny days, everything is going good. You just like, let me get a reaction out of him.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Let me get to this super chat real quick. We're gonna talk about a quick reaction. We got a we got a $5 super chat from my guy Mart. Shout out to Mart. Mart said it's not. He said it's okay to not talk about something in the moment. However, it's the other's job to say, "Okay, I'll let you breathe when we can revisit this," which is true. It's true.
Hmm.
All right. So let's talk about that. So you out of us, it'll be a bright sunny day like today in Charlotte. It's beautiful outside, and you just gonna start something.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you've done to piss him off on a bright sunny day? She's like, yo.
I can't admit it on this.
Okay.
Listen, if y'all
Okay.
know how oh my God. Oh my
Yo.
God.
He said cheat.
No, it's worse than cheating. No, it don't be cheat. It be my words. It be the words I say. Or I'll send a screenshot of
You
somebody
send the
else's like
script?
I'll send a screenshot of like my inbox, the other guy's trying to talk to me. Something as petty and childish as that. Just to get a reaction. Like, it don't make no sense. It don't. I can't even justify why I do it. Just to get some. If he quiet for too long, I'm like, I want some attention.
Why don't you just call him and tell him to come over and get the attention that way?
It's a lot of gray areas. I feel like he don't see it, but I see it. I feel like he puts here's our disconnect. Not to get too personal, but I'm not really I have trauma with my own family. He's very loyal and very close to his family. So I'm used to, being dolo, being by myself versus him, he's very involved with his family and whatever his family has going on. And I feel like if we're moving forward, if we about to have a blended family and If we're pouring into us, you got to let your family drama go if that don't
Okay.
serve you. So that's where our disconnect come from. So then I get angry. Like, why is this even an argument?
Okay. So you get so because you're angry, he's already going through something with his family. You make it worse because now you're making him go through something with you. Do you not
But I
think that
feel
in a
like
way?
the stuff you going through with your family ain't your business. Why you going through it?
Well, it is his
Sometimes
business because it's his family, right? Think about this, right? How much do you love your mom and dad?
my, see, that's what I said. My situation is different. I didn't have a relationship
Okay.
with my dad, and my mom's two of them are deceased. But when my mom was alive, I did love her. I loved her dearly. Actually, she spoiled
Okay.
me. But
So
I
let's
don't
let,
know.
so let's look at it like this. Let's say your two daughters get older. When they get older now and they bring drama, do you think that's your business? Because that's still family, right? And you and your husband's supposed to be doing something separate. So do you still get in between that, or you like that's not my problem? I don't care
Of
about y'all.
course, of course, I'm
Right,
gonna get in between it.
right, exactly. So that's still his family. So he still loves them. So he's getting in between it. So it is his problem, and it's up to the nurturing side of a woman, the soft side of you, to help him guide through his feelings with that, right? And help him deal with the his part that he feels is important to him with his family and let him know that you have his back.
I
Not
do.
I'm going to do something to make it worse for you by showing you a DM from somebody that said, "Yo, you cute."
Exactly.
Because then now I just want to fight you and I want to fight them and I want to fight this person. And then that's how a lot of men end up in jail.
Yeah, it's very
You know what I'm
toxic.
saying? And if you really, really, that's why I say if you really love him, right? And he's the man that you see yourself with in the future, like you said, if you see yourself in the future with that man, then it's your job to protect him. And protection doesn't mean fighting for him. Protection means like I'm protecting you from myself, from the harms that I could possibly bring you as a woman. Because I truly believe that a woman's nature could be a little bit chaotic at times, right?
Hmm.
Because you're looking for drama, you're looking for something to be mad at. So it could come across as chaotic. So it's up to you to mold that part of him to let him know, hey, you have a woman here that truly has your back. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. We got a $5 super chat from my guy, Willie Bimmy. He says, I just want my future marriage to be strong as that marital of the shirt that Miss P is wearing. It's material. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Yo, I don't know. I ain't watching the material on her shirt, man. I don't know what she got going on over there. All right,
What
y'all,
you trying to
chill.
say?
Trying to say he's talking about something. We got another $5 super chat. He say the material of your shirt is very strong because of
You calling me fat,
um
William?
no, he's not looking at your stomach, trust me. He's not looking at your stomach at all. All right, yo. We got another $5 super chat. She is only that because he allows it. True. True. He allows you to be this way to him, which is what Ma is saying here. Ma also says she knows he won't leave her for playing with him. She needs to know she can't play with I guess he said he needs to know she can't play with you. Can't go for that. 100%. 100%. You know what I'm saying? As we say, men that put up with disrespect, the only reason why they stay with a woman that's disrespecting them is because they don't feel like they could do any better. So usually when a man knows his value and he knows his worth, the one inkling of disrespect, that man is gone, gone. Like you won't even be able to text him no more. He'll change his number. You know what I'm saying? So if you're disrespecting your man, the main reason why you're doing that is because you know personally he ain't going.
I don't
You
feel
know
like
he not
that at
going.
all. I
You don't
don't
feel
feel
like he
like that.
not going nowhere.
I respect him.
You respect.
I respect him a lot. Look, don't give me that face like I'm contradicting. I love him. I'm just a little toxic.
I think. I think, remember I told you the most important thing for me in my marriage is respect, not love.
Yes.
So you could love me all day long. Love is a feeling. Respect is different though. Respect means you would never do anything to disrespect my trust, my honor, my manhood. You know what I'm saying? And you'll do everything to protect me as a man to the world.
So let me clarify that. So I do respect him a lot. Like I really do. Like I put him high, but I don't show it. And I say things to be mean. But inside I really do respect him. But I do need to work on showing that and stop doing that. Cause I'm gonna push him away eventually. I'm like, you know what, this is enough of this shit. I ain't got time.
Yeah. And you don't want that, right?
No, I'm be sick.
Right. Because you know, a lot of men out there, you know, a lot of men. The question is this, right? What type of man do you really want? What type of man do you really want him to be? Do you want him to put his foot down and say, don't you ever do that to me again? And if you do that to me again, I'm leaving you? Or do you want him to say, yo, why are you doing that? Because you, like, what kind of man do you want him to be?
I don't know. He's definitely dominant. He be like, I don't know who you think you talking to.
That's not, that's not, I don't want you to confuse that as dominant, but let me read these super chats real quick. He says, I'm just saying you got a lot of on your chest.
Oh my
Helping
God.
me.
Willie.
Oh man, but he says with another $2 super chat, he says, but seriously, no woman tests men she respect. Exactly. So I don't want you to think that a man saying don't ever do that again is a dominant man. A dominant man would just leave you. A dominant man is not going to talk to you about your disrespect. He just won't tolerate your disrespect. There's two different type of men, right? There's the men that tolerate disrespect because they don't feel as if they don't feel highly about themselves. And there's the other man that will leave you the first inkling of disrespect. And that's a dominant man. And that forces everyone around him to respect him because they know he has no tolerance for disrespect, even from other men. And it's not that, you know, a lot of women confuse dominant men, masculine men with, oh, I'll knock you out. I'll fight you if you say something that makes him a dominant man. That's actually, I'm not going to say that's not masculine. That is a form of masculinity, but it's not a dominant man. A dominant man in the face of adversity will know even when to walk away from something that's not going to serve him for the better. Right? So I need you to understand when women look at these type of men that will take disrespect from women, those are the same men that will shoot another man. Right? Because it's a lack of respect for themselves and a lack of emotional control for themselves that it's running deep within that it's like, well, my woman's disrespecting me and I can't hit her, but I could hit you. And then they go off and pop off on somebody and they end up in jail for life. So I need you to know the difference between the two men.
Okay.
Right. We got another $5 super chat. We rounding up. We got a $5 super chat. But my guy, Mont says, honestly, you think you respect him, but he says you don't know what respect is. He says you can't respect a chainsaw if you play with it. People respect consequences. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So the consequence of knowing he's going to leave you is the thing that's going to keep you from disrespecting him. But you know, somewhere in you, believe it or not, even if you feel like he'll end up saying, F you, I'm out. You know somewhere that he's not going to do that, or he's not going to do it anytime soon. He's going to come and still vacuum your car. You think you could disrespect a man like me and I'm going to come and vacuum your car? Put gas in your car? Hold the door for you? I wouldn't do that. Like, you're like, yo, come on, that's crazy. I'm giving you this life lesson because I love you. You're my peoples. You know what I'm saying? And I want the best for you. So we're gonna get this right. Where my man is gonna see this live broadcast, and he's gonna say, you know
I'm not
what?
showing this to him.
You ain't gonna show this to him. Damn.
Not this one.
Oh man, we got a
I'm
$10
nervous.
super chat from Willie Beeman. Willie Beeman says, if that man was dominant, he would have left the first time you tried him. Exactly what I said, right? The first time. That's his power. A man that tolerates that isn't a dominant or strong. That's a weak man to other men, especially, which is true. A lot of men like me, I would look at a man like that, and I probably wouldn't want him in my circle of men. You know what I'm saying? Because I always, like, at my level in life, I don't just look at the man, I look at his wife. Right? And that's what other men do. We don't just judge the man, we judge the woman that he's with. And if she's loud, obnoxious, if she doesn't carry herself with grace and class, I'm not rocking with him. If she disrespects him in any form or fashion, I'm not rocking with that man as well. That man can't come around me. You know what I'm saying? Because I only need men that know how to uplift themselves and bring themselves to the next level. And I know a man could never really truly rise above the woman that he's with. Relationships, people tend to marry each other, right? I marry you, you marry me, right? We, no matter what, even if we're arguing with each other, we tend to look alike when we're arguing with each other. Because even if I'm fighting with my wife, I'm not fighting her, I'm fighting the problem. So if the problem is in between us and it becomes disrespectful, that means both of us are disrespectful people. So I'm going to make sure that the men that's around me, his wife holds herself to a high standard as well. You know? So you learn these type of things when you start hanging around with men that kind of move different in life. You know what I'm saying? And they men that, because no one had to teach me how to be this. I just had to be around other men and watch what they were doing to be this way. And then it helped me rise in life. So something to think about. You know what I'm saying? We got Mark with the $4.99, $5 super chat. We're gonna keep rounding up. He says, you like him and love him, not respect him. Remember, we talked about that, right? He says, I out on Google and gloves. Google's tripping. Goggles
Wait,
and
I read
gloves.
it the same way.
I'm like, yo.
I out on Googles and gloves when dealing with tools out of respect for what can happen. This good game here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. She's gonna start beating him.
No, I'm not.
Oh man.
Okay, I am not that much of a problem.
And you see exactly what I said about you, right? This is why I rock with you. This is why I really rock with you, right? My man Mont with the $4.99, he says, by the way, I love how receptive she is. I love how she's listening, right? I want to give her flowers for that. Kudos.
Thank you. I'm trying to be better. You know, and I feel it. I feel I hurt him by not respecting him. And I didn't know how to respect a man. You know, I wasn't raised by a man. I didn't have no male figure. So how you can't do better if you don't know better. So
Right.
I've expressed my love and support, but that respect part was lacking, and hopefully I can fix it. If not, it'll be fixed moving forward.
Well, you know, today is a day for you to make a change, right? Like, we make changes every day in our lives, right? So if you really wanted to do something different, today is the day for you to do something different. We don't wait for tomorrow to have a second chance at something. We do it the minute we think about it. And that's how life is supposed to be. And that's successful people. Successful people don't sit down and think about how to become successful. They just do stuff to be successful. So if you want to be successful in your relationship, to one day possibly be married, a wife to someone, to a man, then the way you do that is by changing your ways today, right now. You know what I'm saying? You call that man and you apologize to him for every bit of disrespect you ever gave him, not just for the last one. And then the key for you is to never ever do it again. right? So the very last time you disrespected him is to make sure that's the very last time you disrespect him. Never do it again. And then move forward. He's still a man nonetheless. And then what will happen with him is when you become a better woman, he'll become a better man. But if you keep him here, he's going to stay there because he's going to feel defeated. Women emasculate men all the time. And you don't
Yeah.
want to do that to no man. And you have daughters, you don't want your daughters to do that to another man as well.
No, I don't want to
So,
pass that type of generational trauma down at all.
right, right. So, it's really up to you. You know what I'm saying? Mott says this actually shows that is not her, it's him for allowing it. LOL, he says she's showing cooperative traits, which is true. Problem is, he needs to learn to respect himself. Exactly. Exactly. Because you are a very respectful woman. You're a very receptive woman. And this is why I think your presence on this show consistently is very important. Because what women would learn from you is a woman that could sit down and actually learn something. I don't know if you watched my past 2 episodes, but the fellas, world class, got into a back and forth with one of the ladies that's on the panel 2 weeks ago. And Blockchain got into it with a woman on the panel Friday. And it's because instead of listening, it's like, well, I have the need to be right. So no matter what, I gotta be right. Like, I'm not going to bend. I'm not even gonna really listen to you. I'm gonna overtalk you and I'm just gonna be right. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that.
Right. So Willie here says she needs Yancy with the $2 super chat. And he also says, I'll pay for one of her consultations. One of her consultations.
Consultation? For
Consultations,
what?
yes.
I'm
With her.
confused.
So Yancy is a dating coach. Yancy teaches women how to better themselves for marriage.
Oh my God, this is terrible. I need a dating coach.
Yo, because she's not only a dating coach, what Yancy is also a femininity coach as well. So she'll help. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What I love about you is that you show a lot of forms of femininity, right? So you have a lot of feminine traits. I see it right now. Even how I talk to you, you listen to me. You know what I'm saying? That's a feminine trait. So it's in you. Some people I talk to, I can't really talk to because the moment I start talking to them, they start yelling at me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be telling them the same thing I'm telling you right now, but it's like, oh, but the men. And it's all about but the men and never looking within. But
Exactly.
talking to you, you have feminine traits. So what you just need to learn is how to become a wife because there's a difference between being a woman and a wife. Mont says with the $5 super chat, he says,
Bring him around, you trying to say?
I believe he's probably driving or something. Bring him around. Right. He says we're gonna send him back and a productive leader for you. Exactly. He's gonna be a productive man. So I'm saying he needs to come over here. Have him come talk to me.
I think if we bring him on the show, it's gonna be entertaining.
Well, you see, it all depends on the type
him.
of it all depends on the type of man that he is, right? So if he's the type of man that's receptive to listen and hearing from another man, then we could talk. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be very blunt with him. Don't you ever let a woman disrespect you again. And I'll call a spade a spade. But you see, what might concern me with that is some men might turn around and become aggressive towards you, the woman, if you are disrespectful to him, because they don't know how to take that and mold that to where I could demand you to be respectful without being disrespectful to you. It's two different things. I could get respect from people without disrespecting them. And it's my tone, my mannerisms, the way I stand up, everything about me, my stature. Most men that I talk to respect me. You know what I'm saying? And they want to be around me. So it's really about the type of man that he is that'll bring. You know what I'm saying? So my guy says GMT is cooking today. Thank you, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So listen. This is a good show. I want to thank you, P, for being so vulnerable and open and receptive to the conversation and being able to get a little deeper with, because I think it helps. And I truly believe like this type of conversation helps people because it's productive. It's not women versus men. It's how could we be better so we could get together and we can actually get married. And I'm big on that, right? How do we get men and women together? How do we get them married? And I truly believe it's understanding the opposite sex. Men need to understand women as well. We expect women to be these logical creatures when they're just not. So if we know that they're not, then we can't sit down and get mad at them because they don't think like us. We only can make them respect us to make them understand us. And when they understand us, we can move forward. You know what I'm saying? So
And fellas,
we,
y'all gotta remember, us women, most of us women, I can't speak for all. Like you said, we're not logical creatures, right? We're very hormonal. We only get 1 week a month to ourselves. Menstrual, ovulation, PMS, pregnancy, postpartum, side effects from birth control. We be going through it. Menopause.
all that.
All of that is a factor in the mood. It be a lot going
Right,
on.
right. She says, thank you, Miss P. She said it was great having you. Right. Continue to correct
Oh,
the
thank
toxic
you.
traits. You'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? You really will. And y'all gonna see a lot more of her anyway. You know what I'm saying? She rocking with the team now. So y'all gonna see a lot more of Miss Lovely P in the
Yeah.
building with your boy GMT. And we gonna keep doing this, y'all. But much love. Do me a favor, y'all. We are working on filming season 3 of Meet to Marry right now. So next week, Sunday, I won't have an episode, but I will see y'all on Friday for sure. I might do a midweek episode. I got 2 young ladies that wants to do a show with me. So I might do a show during the week, but I'll definitely keep y'all informed on what we got going on. Thank you so much, everybody that's watching right now. Do me a favor, hit the like button, Likes are free. Before you leave, make sure y'all hit the like button for y'all boy. But Miss P, I love you, much respect. I will see you on the next one.
Love you too, Mingo. It's all love. Bye, y'all.
All love.
If it gets too hot, roll the window down. If I fuck things up, just tell me now. I'm living in a blinded town, am I running out of time? Feel like a drug when I'm talking to you. Slow trip, trying to play it cool. Nothing to do, let's drive to the ocean. Get high, lay on the beach. White water running down my feet. Make love and repeat, I don't ever want to stay all night to see the sunrise. 'Cause it's way too soon to be calling me baby, but it feels so right against the moonlight. Deep sea diving head first, don't save me. Is there something I can say? Make you wanna stay with me. Is there something I can say to make you wanna stay with me? To make you wanna stay.